It's that time of the year again. Black Clover has dropped 3 new chapters and celebrated its 10-year anniversary, so you know Tabata had to deliver, and I can confirm these 3 chapters are straight peak and everything Black Clover is about. They have a lot of emotional moments, amazing fight scenes and choreography, as well as multiple past characters returning. First, we got this amazing color spread of most of the characters involved in this arc. And we also got different authors from other series drawing Black Clover characters in celebration of its 10th anniversary. With that being said, let's start the chapter review. And remember, manga spoilers ahead. So, chapter 381, titled The Ultimate Mage, picks up right where we left off last chapter, with anti-magic Yuno about to face off against Lucius while Asta is down. And from the first attack, we should have already known these two were going to put on a show because Lucius sends out multiple different magic attacks at Yuno, but Yuno easily destroys them all with a spell titled Black Tornado Fang. While fighting, Yuno realizes that Asta's swords are actually pretty heavy, and that he's been swinging them around like that all series. Lucius is able to dodge all of Yuno's attacks since he has to be cautious of the anti-magic he's using. After dodging Yuno's Black Crescent Moon Sickle, Lucius uses Gueldre's transparency magic to sneak up behind Yuno and try to use soul magic on him, until Yuno does one of the smartest things he's done all series. With Lucius about to touch him, Yuno places stars around both of them and activates a mini Black Neverland, which starts to negate Lucius's magic and gives Yuno an opening to land his first blow on Lucius. We then switch POV to the Acer fight, but unexpectedly, before Acer can attack, Mereoleona swoops in and starts fighting her instead of Noelle, stating it's not her mom anymore and that she'll get rid of her. This means currently Noelle has no one to fight, so it's either going to be her and Mereoleona versus Acer, or she'll join Asta and Yuno against Lucius, which I doubt. Anyway, we make our way to Asta, and he's damn near dead with Mimosa trying to heal him. But since she has little magic left after healing everyone else, she can't heal him fully, until the NPCs tell her not to worry about them and to heal Asta since they need him the most. She then tries to heal him, but Morris arrives to eliminate them. At the end of the chapter, we get our first return. The Diamond Kingdom mages, consisting of Mars, Ladros, Fauna, and others, ready to take down Morris after what he did to them. Chapter 382 introduces a new character named Faramina, one of the 8 shining generals and the host of the Earth Spirit. She and Morris have a history, as he calls her his former greatest success, which could mean anything. Her introduction now is basically proof Tabata had an entire Diamond Kingdom arc planned out, but had to scrap it due to time. But better late than never, I guess. The Diamond Mages and Morris's battle begins, but we switch back to the Yuno and Lucius fight. This is where I realized Yuno might be the most creative mage in Black Clover and also has the deepest bag, because he got anti-magic not even 3 minutes ago and is already pulling off insane spells mixed with his star times wind magic. At this point, Lucius isn't even fighting him seriously, just buying time, which is honestly a smart move. While they fight, angels start overwhelming the NPC mages, until we see the research lab with Sally and, surprisingly, Millie Maxwell makes her manga debut, confirming that Black Clover's Sword of the Wizard King is officially canon. Asta once told Sally that she could research all she wanted if it would help someone, and at the time she didn't know what he meant. Until now. Sally studies Asta's magicless body to create guns with bullets that can mess up someone's magic circuits, preventing them from using magic for 5 seconds. We then see old enemies of Asta help defeat the angels with those guns as atonement for their past actions. For example, Voltos opens a spatial portal so a researcher can shoot an angel with one of the bullets, giving Rades an opening to use his wraith magic to destroy it. Everyone cheers and acknowledges Rades as a magic knight, which is what he's always wanted. And he realizes Asta was right back in chapter 32 when he told him he could make people acknowledge him without destroying everything. Amazing callback, Tabata. More angels appear until we see Patri, Rhea, and the other elves return to help the kingdom. Mimosa then tells the unconscious Asta that because of him, All their enemies are now allies, which is crazy to think about. Asta, just being himself, changed former antagonists for the better, to the point they're risking their lives to save him, his dreams, and the world he cares so much about. This is truly peak Black Clover, but it gets better. To start chapter 383, we see Yuno and Lucius still going blow for blow. Yuno still using the mini Neverland around him, looking like the Avatar, while Lucius uses past Wizard King magic, like Edward's World End Church. Yuno easily destroys it with Quintile Atrum Flagellum. Then Lucius starts using Lumiere's light magic swords, but Yuno negates them with Quintile Atrum Scutum, and follows up with Quintile Atrum Hasta, giving us one of the coolest panels and choreography moments in the series. This fight is dead-ass Prime Messi versus Prime Ronaldo right now. They finally face off high above the Clover Kingdom, where Yuno's anti-magic begins wearing off, which Lucius notices, making it a battle of attrition, all while angels are destroying everything below and Asta is still down. We then go back to Asta and Mimosa, where another angel is about to attack them, until Mimosa's brother Kirsch and Langris return to take it down. And after 100+ chapters, Leopold finally returns. But you'd think he'd have new spells by now. Nope, this guy is still using that spiral flame attack, and he has the audacity to tell Asta to wake up and that he won't stand for such pathetic behavior from his rival. This dude's gotta be trolling at this point, but at least he can use mana method actively all the time around his body. Anyways, as expected, even though the bullets can help others destroy the angels, they keep respawning. Langris and Kirsch then remembers the time Asta defeated them, and they finally realized they need him the most, deciding to fight together. Everyone starts begging him to wake up, bringing Mimosa to tears because she fears she won't be able to heal Asta fully for the second time. That's when Charmy and Finral show up with food to replenish Mimosa's magic, allowing her to use her ultimate magic. While she's doing that, another angel tries to attack her, but it's too late because my goat is finally awake and he easily one-shots it. Asta thanks Mimosa and screams Lucius's name, letting him know he's coming for him. He now has another scar on his chest, which makes him look like Luffy, which is pretty funny since Tabata once drew Asta as Luffy. So yeah, those were the chapters, and Tabata really reminded us why Black Clover hits different. In just 3 chapters, he balanced high-stakes action with moments that carry real emotional weight. We got smart, creative magic battles, callbacks that reward longtime fans, and the powerful theme of unity, Asta's ability to turn former enemies into allies when it matters most. Every return, every team-up, felt earned, and the pacing kept the tension high without losing that heart the series is known for. If this is the energy we're getting now, the climax of this arc is going to be something special. So I will give this batch of chapters a 8 out of 10 and can't wait for the next ones to drop.